Ahoy there, mateys! Are you ready to take your Minecraft building skills to new heights? Because today, we're embarking on a journey to create this spectacular steampunk airship, the Stickleback. Just imagine it soaring through the skies in your very own creation. And the best part is, all you're going to need is a few blocks and a little bit of imagination. Now don't worry, I've got you covered because down in the description is a detailed material list and a visual guide to help you through. So, let's get to building. Alright, so first things first, put down 4 pieces of scaffolding, 3 and 4, and then on top of that, some stripped dark oak wood. So 1 and 2, make sure they're in line, and then take this another 28 back. So we should end up with 30. There we go. Now on top of this, we're just going to run a bunch of blocks down, so put this pattern down that I'm doing here. So where we're using the dark oak is going to eventually be where masts are, and then the rest is just a pattern for the floor on the inside of the ship. And we want to do this all the way down to the back of the ship. You just check there. Yep, that is. So that goes there. And then dark oak there, and a dark oak there, like that. Now, where it turns into that, we want to start pulling in this pattern. So where we're using the dark oak here is going to be the ribs on the ship that run up the sides. So just follow this shape, come out there, another rib, and then 2, 3, and another rib. It's basically 3, then a rib all the way down. Then in there, the block, rib there, and then a block, rib, block, like that. And then fill this in following the same pattern. There we go. And then all we have to do is repeat that for the other side. There we are. So for the next layer, we're going to put in a dark oak there, like this. So 3 out the very front of the ship. And then on top of this, we're going to run a bit there, and then connect that up to the very front. So take that out by 3. So rib, and then 2 blocks. There we go. Put in a temporary block. Put our stripped dark oak on the front by 2, and then remove our block. Another couple of temporary blocks. And just essentially outlining the underneath. So just follow this pattern. That one's a rib. And that one there's a rib. So 3 and rib, 3 and rib, 2, and then here we're going to need to put in a block there. Yes, that bit goes there like that. There we go. Then a rib. There we go. And then we just want to take this down the other side as well. And what's with that? Let's put in this wall, because that's going to be the very, very back part of the ship there. So that's going to be a door eventually. And rib, and this is the part where we need to go in. So we need to put in a block. There we go, like that. And then just run this down. There we are, remove our temporary block. So this side gets a wall, and then we put in where our masts are going to come through. And one there. And that's that layer done. Okay, so it's very much the same moving up. So pull in a temporary block here. And then put in 2 dark oak, and then either side 2 regular dark oak wood. And then we're going to connect this up. So 1 and 2, like that. And then here, temporary block. And then bring this out. So this is where we're starting to bump out a little bit more. Get the rest of this wall in. Okay, and then temporary block, and then we're going to pull out here. There we go. And then just run this down, following the same pattern as before. Just remove that. That goes there, and then 1 block there like that. And thicken this bit up there like that. Go in, put that block there, and then make this filled in so it's like a 2x3 like that. And then just do exactly the same down this side. Right, so now that's done, we're going to start putting in the next stage. So block there, and then connect those up. There we go. So here we're going to put in a temporary block and then pull this section out. And then I think around here another temporary block. That's the top part of our door frame. And here's where we want to start going in. And before we do that, we're just going to put in the top of the front door frame. Or I think rear door frame. And then connect these sections up here. Go out there. And then we'll start going in just to get that little curve at the back. And this section we can fill in a bit and then put a block there like that. And that's where our dark oak goes. And then just do the same for this side here. Okay, now before we go up any higher, we're going to put a block in there and a block in there. There we go. And then we need to take our masts higher up as well. Okay, so for the next layer, we're going to put in a block there and there again. Another block either side of our spruce, and then connect that section up. Temporary block, and then bump that out there. Connect that bit up. And then I think we do a temporary block there. No, that goes there. Then we bump outwards this. So this is the stage we're going to start putting in some colour. So 2 there. And then 1 block, 2 block. And then here we need to start putting in a bit of a weird pattern. So just follow along with this. So 2, 3 of the slabs on the upper, and then a couple of our dark oak. That's going to make the floor section for our ship. There we go. And then we're going to put blocks in front of all of this using our hopper. So just run this all the way down. Okay, to here. Yes, to there. And then put a stair on the back like this. And then behind there, we can just start filling this section in with our wood. Put a stair in there. And then we're going to get this curve of the back of the ship now. So slab, and then a block there. One polished andesite stair there. That's going to make the bottom part of the trim, and then come around to this side, and we're just going to repeat what we did on the other side over here. There we go. Now on the inside, we're just going to put a block there and there, and then a birch there like that, and then round at the back, fill this section in. There we go. We end up with this little weird shape cut into it, and then fill that section in, and then bring all of this out, because that's going to be the deck for one of our floors. Just fill all of this in. Put another piece of our birch in there as a trim. And now we want to put in a block there of stairs. Oh, actually, wait. Yeah, that direction and that direction. And then inside here, we want to just put in a row that direction. There we go. And now we switch over to our slabs, and we just fill in the rest of the floor. This is where our mast comes through. Let's pop that in there like that. We want to do 1, 2, 3, 2, 3. Leave a gap. Come to the other side. So this section here we're going to leave. And then run dark oak there. That's where another mast comes through. Let's just make sure that that's sticking through. Yep, that's in the right place. And then here we want to do the same as what we did before. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, like that. And then bring our mast through. And now another run of our rib. And then connect these up. There we go. Like that. And then here, more slabs. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Another rib in there. And then this section we can just fill in. We don't need to leave any gaps now. So we just fill all of this section in. And then rib. That's where another mast goes. And we can switch over to our 4 blocks now, and we can just fill in the rest all the way back. There we go. And then on these bits, we're just going to use some trapdoors and fill those in like that, because they kind of like make where our cargo holds are. Just go around the mast here, so that one goes there and there, and then this one also gets filled in. There we go. And that's that layer done. Okay, so as we move up, these layers are going to get a little bit more complicated now. So here, we want to put in a temporary block. And then we want to put in a polished andesite stair. Block there and there, diagonally. Move our temporary block. And then just start taking this back. So go 1, back, and then a slab. Then a 4 block. Another 4 block. And then we can start using our oxidized copper. stair there. And put this trim in. It's going to make our trim later on for around where our windows go. Dark oak, stair down, slab, stair down, and then this wants to be another dark oak. Let's just fill this section in. Yep, okay, and then here we want to put in one block there, one block there, one block there, like that. Connect those up, and then on this bit here we want to put in dark oak and then run the same pattern down, like that. So stair, stair, slab, stair, and then dark oak again. And then polished andesite and another full block there. Stair facing the inner part of the ship. And then here we're going to put a stair on top of that, and then a slab that's going to make part of our rear trim. Put that there, and then a slab there, block there, and then a block here. Yes, a block there. And then that goes there like that. Slab there. And then we basically want to repeat that going around the other side of the ship. Okay, so coming on the inside, we're just going to put in 3 polished andesite there. And then 1 stair and then a back stair. That's going to make the stairs to get up to the next deck. Continue our masts, make sure they're all in place. And then here we're going to start making a weird T shape, so 2 blocks and then 1 diagonally in the middle. Another one attached to that, and then stair, slab. And then the same on this side, so a stair, and then a slab next to that, and then put a slab there and there. And that's going to make part of our stairs to get up as well. So then we just fill this section in with blocks. And one there like that. And that is that layer done. Okay, so for the next layer, we're just going to continue this up. So put in polished andesite block there like this, and then a stair there, stair either side. There we go. Ignore the can in the background. And then bit there, there, and there. Yes, yes. And then we want to put in a stair there, and then we just want to start running in oxidized copper. So the same on this side, and then a stair there. And then coming around here, we want to put in polished andesite, and then any one of our things. I'm using warped for a bit of texture, but obviously you can use whatever color you want for that. You don't have to use the copper or anything. We're going to put a stair on there, and then a slab there, and a slab there like that. And just connect this up. Okay, so there we're going to put a fence post, leave this one empty, block there, and then a fence there. Okay, and then we have our rib. So block, fence post, air gap, block, fence post, and then rib, and then just run that downwards, because that's essentially going to be our cannon ports for later on. So block, fence post, air gap, block, fence post, and then rib. And put that trim there. Okay, so here we're going to do the same again. So block and gap, but then this time we're going to put glass in there because that's not going to be a cannon port, it's actually going to be a window. So post either side, and then our trim for our rib. And then here we're going to start using some stripped oak wood. This is going to make the sort of flashy part of the back part of our captain's cabin later on. And then stair that way, slab, and then a stair, so we get this like shape that's sort of like a nice trim for the back part of the ship. And then we're going to continue that going around like this. And then here, yes, we'll fill this one in first. And then we want to use a stair and a stair. Put a block in there like that. Button on the back. And then we just want to repeat that going around for the other side of the ship. Okay, so on the inside, we're just going to put in some blocks there like that. And then stair, slab, stair. Fill this in because this is going to be sort of part of the cargo hold. It won't be accessible, but we could put a little cargo hold in with trapdoors and stuff if we wanted to. And then round this side we want to put in our stairs, put in our masts, leave that one lower down because that's where like the anchor rotator is. Yeah, that's going to become a wall. So we want to put a stair in there like that, and then around this side a stair there, block there and there like that, and a stair there. Okay, so for this next layer, put in a block there like that, and then a polished andesite stair, slabs either side, there and there. Actually, let's make those a 4 block, actually, I think that's correct. Yes, slabs go there. Okay, and then diagonally put in another slab on the upper parts, then just follow this pattern. It's a little bit confusing because it does make the very front part of the ornate part of the ship. Okay, so that goes there, and then another block there. That's going to make our bowsprit later on. Temporary block there for a moment, and then want to put in a slab there, and then stair there. Okay, so upper slab, and then here we're going to put in another slab there. Oh, actually, that's a stair, and then block. Okay, so this is going to be our very front windows. Just want to continue this over, so gap. There we go. So we should copy that all the way down this part of the ship, because these are like where our portholes are for our cannons. So we're going to make little like roofs for them like this. And we're going to run that all the way down. So put our dark oak in, and then our trim. And then on top of each of these fence posts, we're going to put in a spruce stair. And then a slab in the center, like, oh, hang on, I haven't put in the back parts, put that in. There we go. And then a slab there. And then that there, so cover that section in like this. Rib there. Just run this all the way down, actually, make your life a little bit easier. Rib, and then our oxidized sections. And then we just want to roof off all of those cannon ports and put our trims in. So stair, stair, and then a slab in the middle, then trim, and then stair, and a stair, and then our slab in the middle. And we just want to run that down for all of our windows. Okay, so rib, and then block, cover that bit in, and then do the same here. So we want to put in a stair here, and then our trim, and then a stair there like that. And then that gets a rib there, and another trim. So that's all of our windows running down for where our cannons go. And then to connect this up, we're just going to run a bunch of our oak and put a window in there and there. Yes, like that. And then we're going to put walls either side of where our windows are, like that. Put a slab in there. More of our oak. And then stair, stair, and a slab on the upper part. And then just repeat that for the back part and all the way down there. Okay, so let's just remove that temporary block. So this is the very front of the ship now. So we're just going to put in some of our trims. Here, let's see. I'm going to put in that there like this. Run that around a stair there. Oh, no, that's one too low. There we go. And then that needs to come across and in like that. And that's going to make our ceiling and floor for our next deck. Okay, so let's just put in our masterpiece. Then our rib. Going to be slabs and then stairs on the ends. So we kind of get like a nice sort of bowed look on the inside. Let's get this rib in there like that. And then these sections we're just going to fill in. There, and there, and there, and there. And then we're going to run more of it this way. Leave a gap there, because that's where our cargo hold's going to be again. So then another rib. So stair and stair, and then slabs running across. Connect this one up. There we go. That goes to there. Oh, that needs to be a stair on there. And then slab, slab, and a stair there. And then this section can get filled in completely. No air gaps needed on this bit. Okay, so on this one, we're just going to fill this in. Just like that. Leave the central part open for now. We'll come back to that. Okay, so this one's going to be the same. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And then one bit there and one bit there. So we have the air gap in the middle. And we'll put in our bit for our mast and then connect up the ribs. So stair, stair, and then there we go. And then, yep, another rib there. Stair, and then our slabs. And we can fill this section in with our spruce slabs. There we go. Let's just, yep, full block there. And then I think here it goes regular slab. Yes, regular slab. And then take that across and around like that. And then here we're going to put in a slab on the lower and a slab on the upper, because that's going to make the stairs to get up to our top deck. So here's our cannon deck, and here's our top deck. And that is that layer done. Okay, so for the next level, we're going to put in a slab there, and a slab there, and then another slab on the top. Stair facing backwards. And then 2 of our polished andesite. So this is where our bowsprit is, so that's our little frame for it. Temporary blocks. And then a slab on the upper part. Yes, slab on the upper part. There we go. Then here, put another temporary block in. There we go. So like that. And then we're going to put a stair facing the back of the ship. And then here, we're going to run a slab there and a slab there. And the same on this side. So a slab on top of those stairs and then attach a slab to that to get this sort of like little chain look. And then here we're going to take that up there, so that's our rib, and then top that off with our polished andesite. And then using some oak stairs, we're just going to make a trim like this, so around, slab, and there we are. That very front window and the trim for it. And we'll put oak slab there as well, and then we'll start doing the top parts of where these windows go. So stair there, and then fill that in like that. Actually, we'll run this all the way down, I think. Okay, so we're going to wishbone that, so we end up with these like almost like spanner looking shapes above each of our windows. So let's just top this window off real quick. There we go. And then we want to basically take this shape going all the way down, so put a stair there, then a slab, then a stair facing the other way like that, and then rib, and then keep doing that shape. There, and stair, and then here we're going to put a slab like that. Now we can do the wishbone parts of the tops of all of our windows. There we go. So we have these like little spanner looking things going all the way down. Kind of continues the same chain motif that's on the front of the ship. And then rib, and then we want to do the same there. Actually, that one becomes a full block. And then that becomes a rib. And then that bit goes there like that. And then this is the back part of our ship. So we're just going to take this up. Put in a slab there for a moment. Block and a block there. And then make these windows too high. Put fence posts on top of our walls. And then round the back, put in our stripped oak wood. And then put in 3 slabs like that. So we kind of get the same wishbone, but without the gap. And then we just want to repeat that for all the way down this side. Okay, so then we need to do the inner part. So fence post and a fence post there at the back of the ship. Put in a slab there and a slab on the top, and then another slab coming off of that on the upper. Same this side. Like that. And then here we're going to put in a stair there and a stair there. And then, oh, actually, let's make sure these masts are done. We need to know where they are for later on. I don't want to lose them. Okay, so let's just, where all of these ribs are, let's just put the little like bowing section so it looks a little bit nicer. Cap that one off because that one doesn't become a mast. Okay, that's that bit done. And then fill these sections in. Oh, so where the air gaps were, we're just going to bump it up like that. So one there and one here. There we go. And then back around where we were, we can start taking this floor upwards. So that goes there, and then follow that around like that. And then the next one we just take up and fill in like that. There we go. We get this little shelf, and then round where our bowsprit is, we're going to put 3 andesite like that. So slab, stair, and a slab. And then this is where the bowsprit is going to continue out the front of the ship. Okay, now here we're going to put in the same shape as what we did down the sides, but around the front. Put in the wishbone shape, put in the ribs, and then run this down. I think that goes there, and then, yes, that's right. And then we'll cap these off. Okay, so wishbone. That goes there, that goes there. That goes there. Yes? Yes. And then cap these ones off here. Like that. And then back around at the back of our ship. Just going to put more stairs on the top of our previous ones. put another one of our rib pieces. And then here we're going to start putting in the trim bit for the roof. Okay, so that goes there, there, cover that bit in. The same here. Let me see here. Yes, and then this gets filled in. Check that. Stair there. And then here we need to put in a slab there, there, and there, so we get that same sort of like bowed shape. Around the back, just fill that bit in with our oak, and then put in more slabs and walls, so slab, wall and wall, and then here. Oh, actually, that one should be a full block, so there we go. And then the same here. And then this section, we're going to put in some of our copper, so one there and one there, and then run that backwards, like that. Now here, we're going to cap those off, and just make a little trim for the very top part. And that goes there, and then the same this side, so we want to put in a stair, and then slab, and then some of our planks. Yes, those go there like that. So the same sort of like bone / spanner shape. 3 of our oak, and then slab, slab, and slab. And then, there we go, another stair there. And then our wishbone shape. And then round here, we're just going to put in some slabs there and there. And then stair, stair, slab, and then in this bit here, another slab. Put another stair on top of that, because that's where our wheel would be for our ship. We'll just put that in like that. And then I think we need to cap these off. And then just finish this bowsprit. There we go. Oh, maybe, yes, there. And then finally, round at the back, let's just put a little trim in like this. Add in our little spanner shape. And that is the main part of the hull completed. Hey, Future Enigma here. Just a quick reminder, if you're enjoying this video, don't forget to drop it a like, consider subscribing, and hit that notification bell. It's so easy, even Derp could do it. And it helps me out a ton. If you're wanting to get your filthy little hands on some exclusive builds, resources, and other cool stuff, how about you join the Enigmatic Discord community? The link is just down there in the description. Alright, let's get back to the video, shall we? Okay, now that the main ship's done, we're going to put in the bracers for our balloon, and they're going to go on top of these 3 dark oak bits. So let's go to this first one. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 up like that, and then 2 out either side. And then on the end of that, a slab. There we go. And then a block, another block, and same this side, and then slab, then a block. So there we go, slab and block, and then another slab. And then we want to go 1, 2 up, 2, and then let me think yes, it's another slab there. And then we want to go 1, 2, 3, 4, up like that. So same on this side, slab, and then 1, 2, 3, and 4 up like that. And that is the front bracer. So for the middle one, it's exactly the same. The only difference is we only go up 3 at the end. So let's just do the same T-shape, then slab, block, and block, slab, block, and then slab, block, block, and then slab again. But here, just 1, 2, and 3, like that. See? And then the same on this side. And 1, 2, and 3. Now for the back one, it's exactly the same as the very front. So we're going to make our T shape again. 2, there we go, and 1 and 2, and then slab, then 2, then another slab, 1, then slab, and then 1, 2, then slab, and then 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then the same on this side, slab, 2 out, another slab, 1, then slab, then 2 up, slab, and then 4. 3 and 4. And that is the braces that are going to hold our balloon. So now that that bit's done, we need to start actually putting in the bit for our balloon. So on the top of the middle ones, on the where the fourth should be, we're going to put these blocks in here, and then we're going to go in like this. And then we're going to make this circle shape. So down, move that, so 2, then 2, and yep, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10 block there, and then connect that up like that, and that is the bottom part of the balloon. And then temp block in, 1 block there, and then another temp block, put that there like that, and we want to take this one up by 2, and then temp block out again, and then another 2 like that. Temp block, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And then we're just going to do that all the way around. There we go. That is that circle complete. Now from this circle, we're going to start building the rest, and it's going to get consecutively smaller as we go down. But for now, we're going to keep the circle the same size. Now we want to take it out this far. So you just want to make that same circle going out that far there, which I think is, yeah, 7 blocks. There we go. So that is our main sort of central section of our balloon. And now we're going to start making it get smaller. So let's go to around this section. And then we want to put in our 7 here. And then here we're going to do this shape. Five, 6, 7. And then just repeat the same quarter pattern all the way around to get our circle. So from here we're going to go and put a block there. This time we're only going to run it down 5 instead of 7. So then we're going to take this one up and this one up like this. And then we're basically just going to create a diagonal shape going all the way down. So 2 there. And then up here we're going to go temp block, then 1. And then 1 there. 1 there. And a 2, there we go, and then our 5 goes in here. And we're just going to repeat that all the way around. Now for the next layer, we're going to go down again, so only 3 there now, like this. Get this little like diagonal shape in. So here we're going to put in 2 like this, and then 1 there and 1 there. So 3 up and then 1 diagonally and then a 2, 1 block there like that, another block attached to it. Then 1 there, and then 3, and then we put our other 3 in there like that. 1, 2, and 3, 1, 2, and then a 1 there and 1 underneath. So a 2 there, and then 1, 1, 2, 3, and then this one goes in there like that. And we're just going to repeat that around to make this circle. Now for this one, we're going to start here, and we're going to basically put in another 7. And 7, there we go, 7 there. And then a 2, 1, temp block there, another one there, block there, one block there like that, and then we're going to run this one along. There. Goes there like that, and then this goes all the way down. So a 2, 1, temp block, another one there, one there, 2, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then block. Just need to connect this circle back, and then that's that one done. There we go. Okay, for the next layer, we're just going to do exactly the same as we did on the previous layer. So just take that out by one block more. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 2, 1, 1, 1, 1. Put that one in there. Then a 2 there, 1 there, 1 there, 1 there, and then a 2 in there. And then take this one down. So 2, 1, 1, 1, and then 2. And this one goes in there. There we go. Now for this next layer, we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then 1, 2, and then 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, and then another 7 here, because this is going to be exactly the same as our previous layer. And now this is the part where we create the next step down for our shape. So we're going to come to here and go 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, like that. Then here we're going to do 1 and 2. And then follow this shape around. 1, 2, and 3. 3 diagonal, and then 3 down. And we go 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then just follow that pattern around to complete the circle. And then here again, we're going to do another step down, so just 3 now. So then we want to connect this up to there, so that's another 3. And then that in there like that, so a 2, then a 1, a 2, and then another 3 there. And then we're just going to take this all the way around as well to make this a full circle. And then for the next layer, we're going to go in again by another block. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Like that. And then 1, 2, and then temp block, then another 1. Then another temp block and another one. So we've got a diagonal shape. And 2. And then this one goes across to get our 7 in. Then we have a 2 in there. Temp block, diagonal. Another temp block and another diagonal in. 1 there. That there like that. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, and then just continue that all the way around to get our circle. So for the next layer, we're going to do a 5, then a 3, then a 3, like that. There we go. So it's a 5, 3, and then 2 1s. Yes, 5, 3, and 2 1s. So 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then goes there. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, and then 3 there. And then this one gets a 3 in like that. Okay, so for the next layer, it's going to look like we're doing the same. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then here we're going to do 1 and 2, and then temp block. So we're getting a little diagonal. So 2, 2, and then 2 the opposing way, another 2, and then our 5. Okay, so 1, 2, and then 2, and then 1, 2, and then 2 there. So 1, 2, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 like that. And then just follow that all the way around. So for the next layer, we're going to go 1, 2, and 3 up like this. Within a 3 like that, and then see 1, and then diagonal, another diagonal, and then 3 there, and then 3 along there like that. And then we're just going to repeat that around. So 3, 1 there, temp block 1, another 1 there, and then 3, and then 3 there. Now we need to go in again. So we're going to start here and go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. 2 there, then a 1, then a 2. There we go. So 7. So 2, 1, 2, and then our 7 goes in. So 2, 1, 2, and then 7. 7, and then 2 there, 1 there, and then 2 there. So here we're going to go in again, so we're going to go 5 up this time, and then 2. Let me see, diagonal there, diagonal there, and then 2 there, and then our 5. 2, 1, another 1, and then 2 there, and then 4 and 5, there we go. And then just repeat that pattern to make our full circle. Now for the next layer, we're going to go in. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And then put that in like that. So we have a 2, then a 1, 2, and then here we're going to do the same again. 6, 7. So it's just a 7, then 2 2s going in opposing directions. Now for this layer, we're going to go in again. So 5 up like this. And we're going to put a temp block in there. So a 2, then a 1, then another 1, then a 2, and then across. So 2, 1, and then a 2. So there, and then 5. Now for this one, we're going to go in. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Temp block to get a diagonal, another temp block to get a diagonal like that, and then another 7 here. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, right, there we go. 7, and then diagonal 1, another diagonal 1, and then another 7 in there. Diagonal, and another diagonal there. There we go. So now we need to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then get this connected up. So we're going to do 2 there, and then do a 5 there. So 2 to the opposing direction, and then our 5, and then just repeat that all the way around. Now for the next one, we're only going to go up 3. So then we're going to do a 2 there, temp block to put 1 in, another 2 there, and then 3 there like that. So 2, then a 1 on a diagonal, then diagonal 2, and then 3. And then just follow that shape all the way around to complete this circle. Now for this one, we're going to go in now. So this is a 1, oh, hang on, get rid of that. 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then going to do a little L shape there. And then go 5 again. So get a little L shape in. And then another 5. Another one of our L shapes. And 5 again, 5, and then L shape there, and that will be that circle done. Now for this one, just 3 up like this. So then we're going to do a 2, and then a 1, 2, like that, and then 3 there. So diagonal 2, diagonal to the opposing way, and then 3 here. And then just take that all the way around. Now here we're going to go in again, so 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Temp block and then 1 there, and then another 5. This is a really simple one now, just a little 5-1 circle. So 1 there, and then 5 down. Now here we're going to go 1 there. So put 1 in the center of each of these, make our lives a lot easier. Like that. And then 1 there. Like this. So you get this little like, oh, just get rid of that. There we go. And then that goes there like that. So it's 1 and then 2. This is like as we get very steep now. Okay, and then 2 there. Temp block 2. And that goes there like that. Now for this next one, we're just going to do 1 there, and there, and 1 there. So we've got this little 3 shape. Then go around all of that. And 3. And then in, down, in, down, and then that's where our 3 is. So 1, 2, and 3. And then connect that up there like this. There we go. Now for this next one, we're going to do 1 there, like that, and then diagonal all the way around. So that goes there. 1 temp block there, 1 there. Temp block there. Oh, temp block remove there. And then 1 there like that. And then here we're going to go and make a little plus shape. And then on the very end, we're just going to put that bit in like that. And then all we have to do is repeat that same process for the rear part of our balloon. Okay, so before we continue, I have changed the central part of this balloon between this bracer, and you can do the same, put it in any color you want, or change the white to any other color as well. But that's all you need to change to get that bit to go there, and then from here, in the dead center at the top, we're just going to start putting in a run of dark oak planks. So just follow this edge all the way down. Let me see. That one there we're actually going to remove. There we go. And then that like that. One on the end. And then just follow that going down underneath as well. So we're going to go all the way around the balloon. Remove that one. There we go. So now that that one's done, we're going to come down to the very front of the ship. And we're going to start going... Let me see how it goes there, there, and there. That one there. And then just go around the center part of the ship as well. However, when we get to this section here, we're going to leave this bit because we've got another design that we're going to be doing. So from that little bit there, we're going to ignore, go around to this side, and continue from that section. We'll just continue this around. And this we're going to take up from around there. Oh, from around there. So just by making a little circle shape. Come down underneath, connect that up there, and then bring that up like that. There we go. And then inside this section, we're going to replace all of these blocks. Let me see. I think, yes. Pop some spruce in. There it goes there, and there. We're essentially making the nose cone section for our... Pop that in there, and then... temporary block. There we go, and that one in there, like that. And then we want to do the same on all of the bits for this nose cone. Now that that's done, we're going to go around to the back and we're going to start doing the rear nose cone. So let's go and find this section here. So the first two, and then we're going to take this around. Move that block and put that in there. We're just doing exactly the same as what we did at the front, really. That one goes there. I made a mistake, but we'll just fill that in. There we go. Okay, now that that's done, let's do these little bits here. So we want to put in bracers where each of these sections are that connect it up to our main hull of our ship. So move that one and that one. So we get a little M shape. Do that and then go up and yep, follow this around. Remove that one, that there. Remove that one and go there. Then we can start going around. So this is like part of the brace section for what secures the balloon down. Remove that one. And that one. So as a general rule of thumb, if there's like a diagonal, for the most part, we're kind of just filling that in, getting rid of it. If it's like a really sharp, like that one there. Oh, I'm going to put that in like that. We don't want to leave any sort of like nasty sort of bits where it makes the brace look thin. So like that one there. And that one there. Then we just need to continue that underneath. Oh, let's fix that little mistake. There we go. So that's the one brace, and then we need to do the one at the other side. And then up. Okay, and then we're going to do the same O-shaped brace that we did at the other end of the ship here. So now let's do this central section. Now to do that, we're going to start by putting a block in on either side, like this, and then on the top of those, we're just going to put a slab, and then regular stair, upside down stair, and then a regular stair, another regular stair, upside down stair, and then a regular stair, and then a slab. We get this little design, and then we're going to do the same underneath, but in reverse. So upside down, and then there we go, like that. And then inside there, we're just going to put in some glass panes, like that. And we're just going to do that another 3 times. So let's go again. One there, slab on the top, slab on the top, slab underneath, and then regular, upside down, regular, regular, upside down, regular, and then upside down, regular, upside down, regular, upside down, and then fill in with our panes. There we go. And then we're just going to do the same for the other side of the ship. Now for around here at the front of the ship, we're going to come along and we're going to make a nose. So just put a slab there, like that, and then block, like this, and then 2 upper slabs, and then 1 lightning rod there and a lightning rod there, and that's going to make like the little point for the very front of our airship. And now on the top, we're needing to do the spikes that sort of run along, the fins. So start here, 3 blocks out from the ledge, and we're just going to fill that in like that. And then stair, and then a block, stair again, and then a block, stair, and then a block like that. Another stair, and another block, and then another one off of that. There we go, so we get up to here, and then stair there, another 2 blocks, and then another stair, 2 more blocks, another block on the end, and then a stair upside down like this. And then underneath there, we're going to put in a block and a stair, and then block, and then upside down stair, another block, another upside down stair, and then block there, and a block there like that. And that's going to be the front of our fins, so just fill that in. Then we want to come, see, about there, so 1 block after the brace, and then stair and a block, and then another stair, another block, stair, block, stair, block, block, like that, and then a stair like that. Then 2 more blocks, another stair, another 2 blocks, another stair, and then 2 more blocks like this, and then 2 lower slabs coming off of that like that, and then upside down stair on the end of that block, and then underneath block, stair, block, stair, block, and then another block and another one, and then regular stair off the back of that, 2 blocks connecting that up, and then a stair there. And that's our next fin outline. So we're just going to fill that in. Now coming off of this block here, we want to go 1, 2, 3, and there. So another stair there. Remove that block for now and put in spruce. And then what we want to do is go block off the back of that, stair, block, stair, another block, and then like that, block, block, and another one, and then upside down stair on the back like this, block, and then a backward stair, block off the back of the stair, another stair up like this, and then connect that up, and then just put a stair there, and then put a stair there as well. And that will be our rear fin. Let's just fill that in. There we go. So that's our 3 main fins. Now what we have to do is coming around here is we want to start doing the tail fin. So let's put a stair there. 2 blocks and a stair. A block and a stair. Block, stair, block, stair, block, another block, and then a stair on top of that. And then block, block, and block, and then stair, and then 1 block there, and then stair, and then underneath 2 blocks, then a stair. We just want to follow this down now to get a nice curve in. So 2 blocks and then stair there like this. Stair, block. And then inside this bit, we're going to put in a piece of deep slate like this, because we're going to put a trapdoor there, and a trapdoor underneath. Like that. And then all we have to do is fill this in. So let's just grab our spruce and get the design that we want. Now here, we're going to do some changes. So we're going to put a stair there and a stair there, and then pull this section out. So just start placing these blocks in like I'm doing here. It's a little bit complicated to follow. Block there. That, and then slab, stair there, and then facing there. There we go. That just sort of makes the tail look like it's a little bit more connected. Let's thicken this section up as well. Stair on that bit instead. Okay, so if you want to do that on the... Oh, actually, hang on a second. Let's remove that. There we go. There we go. That's better. Just want to do that on this side as well. And then here, we're going to put in... There you go. Let's just take that out. And then, yeah, we'll put 1 there and 1 there. So it kind of looks like it's gripping onto the back tail fin a little bit more frame-wise. Do that. And there we go. That's that part done. So here, we're going to come underneath, and then we're going to start putting in some stairs, because now we're going to start doing the 2 turbines that connect underneath our balloon. You see, let's put a block there, and then we can start running our slabs out from there. It's 1, so that needs to go another like that. 3, and then diagonal, diagonal, and then that should be 3 in this way. Let's just connect that up like that. There we go. Fill that section in. Oh, there we go. So then we put 1 block in there, there, and there, 1 there, there, and there. So we're getting this little like 3x1 circle on the inside. Oh, and 1 there. That's where our sort of turbine's going to go. Underneath, we're going to just pull this out by another block by putting some stairs in. Plus it gives this really nice tapered look. Then on these diagonals, we're just going to put a full block in. Like that. So now we're going to start putting in some of our stripped acacia to make it look like we've got some vents coming through, sort of pumping out air. So just take that to there, and then a stair. So the stair should be directly above the central part of that circle. And then 1, 2 more stripped, and then put a deep slate block in like that. And this shape going all the way around. So 1 there, 1 there, 1 there, 1 there, and then 1 there and 1 there, like that. So we've got our blades in. Underneath, we're just gonna put a slab in. So let's just grab, there we go, a slab, just so it protrudes a little bit more. And then put in some trapdoors and close them, so we have a little trim. And then the same up here, so just do that there and there. That is our 1 turbine, so you just need to do the same over this side. So now that that's done, we need to put in ropes coming from these sections. So let's just pop these in like this. Now, you don't have to do these sort of swagging ropes, but I really like them, so there's no real art to it. You're just sort of draping it down, going across, and then coming back up again. 3, and then, oh, get rid of that. There we go. So 3, and then back up. So 1 there, 1 there, 1 there, and 1 in there. Do some round here. And then connect up the back one. Up to there. And then what we have to do is do those swaggeroonies on the other side. Okay, so now we're going to do the 2 side tanks. So at the very rear brace, just here, we're going to put a block there like that. And then a temporary block here. And then another block like this. And then come out by 3. Temporary block, and then remove that one. Another temporary block, and then down by 3. Temporary block, remove that. There we go. So we're making another 3 by 1 like we did on the vents. Go there, and then temporary block, and then up like that. There we go. So that is our brace. And then coming off of that brace, we want to put a block in the central part of each of our straight sections like that. And then any block you like, but I'm going to be using some copper. We're just going to go around the inside edge. We should end up with a 3 by 3. Then we're just going to follow the same shape around. And do the same again. So go around like this. And then 3 along the top. And then brace, 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 and brace, like that. And then we're going to do the same again. Okay, so here we're going to bring these out by another one for each of our braces, and then put spruce planks on the inside edge of all of those, like that. And then here, connect these up like this. We end up with a diamond sort of shape. Actually, we put that block in there and there like that as well. There we go. And then on the top of those, just put a stair. There, and there, and there, like that. Now we want to put a brace there and there. There, and there. And then make a plus shape out of our spruce planks, like this. Stair, 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 and stair. And then make a little plus shape out of our... There we go. Like that. And then we're going to come around the back and we're going to do the same as what we did before. So we're going to extend our braces out on the central parts. And then, rather than copper, I'm going to use some concrete and some wool to get some nice sort of almost like missile looking tanks. And one there like that. And then we just want to take this back a whole bunch. So just do as I do. Right. Yes, wants to go to there. So just continue this circle all the way down to this point here. And then we can start putting in the rear part. So 4 of our braces. And then again, wood on the inner sections. I'm using our spruce. And then stair, block, and stair. Stair, block, and stair. Same here. Block and stair like that. And block there. So we want to bring in our braces now. So we're creating the little tapered back end. So put in our stairs there. And then put our little plus shape in like this. And then here we're going to put in a little plus shape of our dark oak. Pop a spruce in there. And then on the very end, another dark oak. So now that that's done, we need to come out to that section there, pull in a dark oak slab, and then come underneath that and put an upside down stair. Another dark oak block. So there, and then here, we want to, oh, there we go, put in a block there. And then here, we want to bring out another one like this. That's going to be where our wing goes that comes off of our tanks. So let's just fill that section in there. And then see it goes 1. And then round here we go diagonally back like this. And we want to drop down. So 2 slabs. So 1 lower slab and then 1 upper slab. Then another diagonal like this. So we're creating like almost like a stepped diagonal. We can just fill this section in. And bring that one forwards as well. And here we're going to do another one of our steps. And there we're going to fill into that section, and then one there. To that bit there. I'm just going to go around like that. And then here, just put some dark oak trapdoors. and then underneath in this section here, fill that in there, and then where this white is, we're just going to put in some more dark oak trapdoors like that. Okay, so at the very front of our ship, where we have our stairs on our hull, at the very front, we're just going to put in 2 fence posts. So, oh, there we go. And then just take this up. To there, and then connect that up to the central brace, and then do the same this side. Let's bring that one down. Like that. And then at any point you like, just put in, oh, let's, there we go. Put in some fence gates to create like a little supporting connection. So I've done mine about halfway there. And then we're going to do a similar one around the back. So at these last inwards facing stairs, take this one up. We will end up changing this one a little bit later on, but for now, let's just get this in like this. Bring that one down. Like that. And then we'll put a brace in out of fence gates. Okay, so at the back of the ship here, we're just going to put in a wall coming off of this block here, and we're going to take that out by 4, I believe. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, we'll do 5 like that. And then underneath that, we're going to put another wall, and then one coming off of that there like this. And then on top of that wall, we're going to put in some spruce wood. Another wall there and there, so it looks like it's grabbing a hold of it. And then another spruce wood, another one, and then the same the other side. And then on top of the ends, so we're going to put in a block there, and then a stair out of spruce, not dark oak, and then dark oak block coming off of that, going along. Let's put that in there like that. It's sort of like a rear fin controller. So here we're going to put all there. Stair there, and a stair there like that. And that's one of our gears. Come around to this side, and put block there. And then stair there, and that's our other gear. So now we need to start putting in the actual tail fins. So let's come around the back and put a block there like this. Block on the top and the bottom of it. And then just follow this shape. I think there. Yeah, that seems like it'd be about right. So there is no exact art to this. You kind of, the best thing to do is to play around with what you think looks decent for like flowing sails. Okay, so we're going to go around here and down. Like this. But if you do get stuck, you can always just follow exactly the block layout that I'm doing. Here, I want to go out. Move that one there. Let me see. Come out. Yeah, I think it's about there-ish. Start billowing this out another layer. And then let's go out by another one, I think. Let's just put that there. This is definitely one of the things that sort of like I say, there's no exact art to it, and it's just a case of practice makes perfect. And I'm definitely not the best at doing billowing sails. Okay, I'm kind of happy with that. So all we have to do now is start pulling a trim along the top of it. Okay, and then let's put this going down like that. And then, let me see, yeah, one there and there. Then underneath like that. Connect that up. Okay, so they're going to make sort of like the ribs for our fins. So we just need to get those to flow to the very ends. So let's just follow that all the way along. Then we'll just cover these up with some more of our spruce trapdoors. Okay, so our next rib. Down like that. There, and then one on the end. Okay, like that. And then this bottom one. Let's just get this connected up. There, like there, and then like that, like there. And that's one of the fins. So just do the same on the other side. Okay, now at the back of the ship, where we have our walls, we're just going to put a block there and there, so like this. And then put in a piece of wood there, and then seal that off with the stair on the top and the bottom. Fill this in, so get a little plus shape out of our stripped spruce, or stripped dark oak, and then surround that with spruce. like that. And then lightning rods off of each of those. We get 9 lightning rods in. Like this. And then off of the back of that, we want to do another plus shape. Using our, oh, there we go, of our stripped dark oak, and then more of our spruce stairs. Like that. And then off the back of this, we're going to attach, there we go, some copper. Trapdoors. And remove those copper blocks like that. Okay, so here we now need to, actually let's put in the copper again real quick, because we need to actually make a surround using our trapdoors. So we need something to put it onto. You don't have to use copper. Use a cheap temporary block, dirt or something. Okay, there we go. Let's just pull in the central axle, and then there we go. Do that. Stair there. Trapdoor, trapdoor, and trapdoor. So stair. 3 trapdoors, and then stair, and then 3 trapdoors along the top. And then the stair in there. Okay, so trapdoors along here. Stair. Trapdoors there. And 3 trapdoors, stair, and 3 trapdoors. Okay, now we can remove these temporary blocks. Just get a little plus shape out of some temporary blocks. And then put trapdoors in along all of those, and they will make our sort of turbine section. And then we can come in and remove the temporary blocks. There we go. So here in the dark recesses of our ship, we just want to pull in walls around the bottoms of all of our support structures. So there, there, and there. And then this one only gets 3 because it has the stair there. So, and then put in fence posters on top of all of those. And then down here, this where this sort of rear rib is, we're going to start putting in some swags. If you're doing the swag sections, if you're not, then you don't have to worry about this. But I've got swags on here, so we're just going to put those in. And there we go, that's that part. And then what we're going to do is round here, we're going to put another swag in connecting up to our bowsprit. Up like that, and on there, and then that goes there. There we go. And that is all the swags done. Okay, so now that we've done all of that, what we need to do now is start focusing on detailing, and we're going to start with the gears. So here we're going to put a wall, just there like that, and then on top of that, we're going to put a piece of dark oak wood, and then 2 more walls like that. And then coming from this dark oak wood, we're going to put 2 walls all the way around it. And there. There we go. And then coming from each of these walls, we're going to put in some planks. So we're going to do 3 there. And then we're going to put a temporary block in and put a diagonal in like this. And then 3 here. So we're making a 3-1 circle. And then around this, we're just going to put some fence posts on the end pieces to make up our sort of gear teeth. Like this. There we go. And that is one of our gears done. So on this middle one, we're going to start doing the same thing. So we're just going to select our wall, put that in there, then put our dark oak on, the same as we did over there. And then on top of that, we're going to put in a copper and then another wall, because this one's going to have 2 gears. So surround this one with more of our fence posts. And then go around that like this. So one there, get rid of that. So this one's just a 3-3 circle. And then again, put our fence posts to make our gear teeth going around here. And that's that gear done. And then we need the large gear on the top. So for this one, we're going to use some deep slate walls. Go out by 3 all the way around. And then coming off from these walls, we're going to put in some copper blocks. So 5. That temporary block and remove. And then that there like this. And then 5 there. Temporary block to get a diagonal. And then start of our other 5 here. So making a 5-1 on the top. So now we just want to put our teeth in. So that's that gear, so they connect up. And then on this back one, we're going to do the same as what we did round on the first one, essentially. So there we go. And then 2 walls coming off of there. And then 1, 2, and this is where we're going to go and do a diagonal. So one there, and then inside here, put a diagonal in. And then another diagonal, and then 3. There, so we've got a 3-1 circle. And then we just need to put our teeth on. And you can put these teeth wherever, you don't have to put them on the end pieces. Just make sure that, like, when you're doing this, you alternate in between each gear. So now that that's done, go to here, and we want to put in a wall there, and on this side at the bottom of the stairs, a wall there. And then on top of that, we're just going to keep running walls up. Then here we're going to put a dark oak wood and then take the walls up again. And then bring that across. There's the center. And then connect that up like that. And then connect this side up to that top piece that we just put in. It's going to make the frame for 2 rear gears. So on each of these wood pieces, I'm going to put in some black stone walls around it. One there. And then surround that with whatever wood you want to use. I'm using stripped jungle wood, but you can use whatever type of wood you like, or copper. And we're just making a 3x3 circle. And then on this, we're just going to put teeth all the way around it. And then we're just going to do the same on this side here. So round at the back of the ship, we want to change this section up. So we removed the top bits, and we're going to put above this bit here some dark oak fences, and this one here. So we're going one further in than what we originally did. And then on here, we're going to remove that fence gate and put in a fence. And then above this, we're going to put in some polished deep slate blocks. And then surround this with some polished andesite stairs to make another gear. So around there, 1 stair like that, and then 1 there. and then do the same on this side. That's going to make up these little small gears. And then coming from that, we're going to put in some cut copper, and then surround that like this, go down, and then 2 more stairs like that, and then 1 in there, and then just put a wall in on that bit there. And then do the same on this side. Okay, so now we want to start focusing getting all of these gears connected up. So we're going to use trapdoors and run this along like this. So we're making our belts that connect up all of our gears. And then here we need to do some there, because we can't put it on the upper bit. And then here we're going to switch it so it's like that. Run that to there. So then here we want to put a trapdoor there and close it, and then put a stair there and a stair there in our acacia, and that gets us that little belt. And then here we want to do the same, so 1 there and 1 there like that. And that's one of our belts done to connect up all of our gears. So here we need to start creating some stuff for the gears to connect up to for the actual main part of the hull. So let's just remove that. And we're going to put block there, upside down stair either side, block on the top, oh, stair facing in, another block running across the top piece, stair there, and then a block there. And then in that middle bit, we're going to put in a fence post like that. So coming from these gears, we're going to put another one in. So this one's our largest gear. So put a block in there like that at the bottom of our previous gear. And then slab on the top, slab on the side. 3 blocks, then another slab, then block and slab. Like that. And then block coming off of the slab, another 2 blocks, then a slab, then we're going to start working up. So block, and then here a slab, and then we're going to put a block, I think there. Yes, block there, block on top, another block there, then slab, then block, slab, and then 3 blocks running across the top like that. And that makes our largest gear. So we're going to put stairs going around that to make up large teeth. And inside here, we're going to remove that and put in some dark oak wood like this. And surround that with more of our walls. We're going to put another gear here. So 1 there, 1 there, 1 there, and a block there. And then we're going to do stair, stair, and stair. Just connect up all of those blocks that we've put on top of each of the walls. So now that we've done that, we need to make sure that this gear has got a filling. So we're going to remove this block here and bring out some more dark oak wood for the trapdoor on the end like that. And then here we're going to put in some closed trapdoors. So 1 there, 1 there. So now we want to connect up this to the top. So we're going to use a different type of trapdoor. I'm using some crimson trapdoors. And we're just going to run that all the way up. Close them all down. And then, you see, we want to put 1 there. And 1 there. And then we want to run that along the top piece. So 1, 2, and 3. And then here we want to run it up. So now we just need to do all of that on this side here. Okay, so now that that's done, we're going to put in our cannons for our cannon ports. So we're just going to put string underneath each of these windows. So go find each of these portholes and just put string down in front of them like this. Now, if you're playing on a modded version of the game and you've actually got cannons, you won't need to do this. But, well, this is a build for vanilla, so we're just going to put string down because it's going to help us make our cannons in a moment. So now that's done, we're going to go inside where our gun deck is. And we're going to put in a trapdoor along each of these. And there. This one here, we're not going to put one on because it will take up too much space. So do this side. Like that. And then now we're going to put in a stair at the end of each of those trapdoors. And one there. And then on this one, we're just going to put a stair. So on the very, very front one. Like that. And then on top of these, we're just going to run a bunch of anvils like this. Okay, so now we're going to go up and continue the cannons outside of each of these ports. So one there and one on the string. And one there. Actually, well, yeah, we only needed one, so we'll just remove one of those string pieces from each of these as we go. And there. Okay. And that's it. That is the entirety of the airship done. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you found this tutorial extremely helpful. This took me a long time to do, so if you enjoyed it, please don't forget to drop a like, consider subscribing, because that does help me out a ton. But that's going to be it for me, guys. I hope you enjoy yourselves and have a wonderful day. 𝗕𝗓𝗏 out.